time on Dads and Dragons.
Hit it.
Sneaking around the corner, Olsen hand signals for himself and Brentwood to scout ahead. Algie clearly missing all the signs, so Brentwood relays with telepathy about it. They overhear some arguments among their rivaling Phaeton cadre, which seems to be centered about how they are acting in the dungeon. They move deeper into the cave, and our cadre continues after them. As we continue, we check the crate, which the Phaetons were arguing around, and find the body of our greatest foe and slayer of Sarve, Augustus the Dragonborn. We continue after the Phaetons, with Olsen still invisible from Brentwood's invisibility spell, as he leads the way. He catches a foot on the stone, and two of the Phaeton party members snap their heads around looking for the source of the noise, clearly on high alert. Olsen ducks into the room and casts a spell of entanglement to surprise and trap his foes. Brentwood sneaks into line of sight and casts two bolts of chaotic energy into the pair of casters. Seeing the assault and only two opposing party members, the rogue muses that there must be a third, and ducks into the alleyway to find a surprise Algie, and with an aggressive assault of poison daggers, he stabs at Algie, inflicting some serious wounds. Algie retreats with a misty step to hide away on a rooftop nearby, and then casts a slow spell upon his enemies. The cleric slowly tries to summon the power of her god, while an invisible elk materializes and clumps down on her. Materializes and clumps her down, but her casting continues. Brentwood summons a dark slurping sphere on the rogue, enveloping him in darkness, with fiends of the beyond licking at his heels. The halfling slowly begins to push her hands forward towards Olsen, and a huge shard of ice begins to appear, but does not do anything yet. The cleric spell finally casts, and a spiritual guardian begins assaulting Olsen in its holy magic, while Olsen tries to gore the casters around him. Brentwood tries to join Olsen, but falls foolishly into the water, and has to drag himself out, claiming he needed a bath anyways, and casts some scorching rays at the cleric, and knocking the halfling off of the barrel. The rogue finally manages his way out of the darkness, covered in slime, saliva, and a threatening gaze at Brentwood. The frost spell from the mage finally goes off, and
let's find out.
Let's find out.
Then what happens?
So was I literally about to roll dice?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, you're like, we'll roll dice next week.
Yeah,
That's
can you
right.
bring me? When you were like, remember to tell me I need to do this.
Good, thank you.
Can you invite me to the field, sorry, Locke?
Oh. Sorry. Alright, so there's a little gnome. Just lets it rip. Or was it a halfling?
Which
Gnome?
little
I can't remember.
There's a gnome and a halfling. Which one is trying to kill me?
The gnome. The gnome is trying to kill you. On the barrel gnome.
I thought we were friends.
Well, you killed that friendship when you rammed her with your antlers.
No, that's a halfling. Algie's the only
Oh,
gnome.
that's true. Alright, so I need...
Racist.
So this cone of
Augustarians.
I do a cone. Oh, I can.
Just want to be very clear.
I do
Which
cone.
race
Wow,
is
I
which?
do cone shape for you? That's something. Is that really... Or can I can
Oh,
widen it?
baby, that's sick.
How many degrees on this cone?
That's pretty cool.
What is the definition of a
Huh?
cone?
That looks like a cone to me.
Basically, the cone is 90 degrees? Holy shit.
That's a big cone.
That's crazy. 90 degrees is an absolute monster of a cone.
That's bigger than... That's not really 90 degrees, is it? Oh yeah, if you come straight down, that's...
Oh,
90
yeah.
degrees.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I see that.
Ooh, baby.
And really, in my head, like
Yeah,
cone
no.
of cold and fire blast have just
Yeah,
completely changed. They used to like in my head it was like
Yeah, seeing it at a right
Like,
angle is
45
pretty crazy.
degrees?
Like,
maybe a bit more, maybe like 60 degrees. 60 degrees tops, not 90. That's bonkers. Anyway, so where's Algie?
up on the roof.
On the roof.
Way far away.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nobody can see him because there's a giant black sphere like this here still.
Giant slurping sphere there.
And Brett, when you'd just fallen in the water.
I've just stood back up from having fallen in the water.
Still with
Okay, so you literally have this like rush of like cold air just blast across the top of your head. You sort of just duck down just in time to not get absolutely headshotted. Olsen, on the other hand, roll me a con save, please.
Constitution? You sure you want to pick that one? Plus 5. 18.
That passes.
Roll these dice. What the?
You take 16 damage.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh. What the?
Now.
Barely a chill. It's like a cool breeze.
Alright. Oh shit, I'm not in turn-based mode. I'm moving. The gnome panicking tries to scramble back atop the barrels. I might have her roll a dex save. Or dex check. Let's dex check. Oh, yep. No worries.
She's still in my range though, right?
Yeah, still in your range. Just like awkward. The priest. Okay, so this priest has this spell up. Guiding of the Faith. Is it on this? Okay, it's also on turn. The ground. So any creature hostile to you that moves within on the show, save the shoots to go adventures. How does this spell work? Any for the first time? Oh, first time on a turn. Okay, so basically, if you are next to this thing on your turn, okay. So the priest is like quite rattled, and is like, they're doing so much damage. I must do what I can. Where the fuck are the healing spells? And sort of puts her hands in front of her like torso and then just like blast them outwards, and there's like this like deep yellow light spreads out from her. And where is the? Oh, okay, yep. So you. 9 plus. What the fuck is spellcasting? That's 3. Okay, so they all, and you sort of see their like, some of the wounds close up on each of them. In fact, the assassin looks almost completely healthy.
No. That dickhead.
Elk. Oh, sorry. That was a...
Son.
When you cast a healing spell in melee range, is there like any sort of disadvantage-y things?
I don't
No,
think
you roll
so.
disadvantage on like spell attacks, but that doesn't
Yeah.
make sense for a healing spell, right?
Right.
Yeah, because it's just the to hit, so...
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit this halfling on top of a barrel.
Okay.
Such is my nature.
As you must.
Oh.
Oh no.
6, 13.
You...
Wait, is she still
You-
slowed?
Oh shit, I'll go out slow.
I know the cleric isn't. I don't know about the halfling though.
Should have put like little status tags on them. I think I
Yeah.
can do that.
I feel like you got all of them because it was the
Yeah.
whole thing that the mage was
You
like,
got 'em all before, but I'm not
and the
sure
cleric's like,
the cleric
I think you got
definitely.
them.
The
You got
cleric got
them.
out of it.
Yeah, the
Cleric-
cleric,
Got out
oh,
of
the
it.
cleric got out of it. That'll do it.
the cleric broke it, but I think the other ones are still slowed.
The rogue.
Do I get advantage against
don't know about
slowed
rogue.
people? Is that a thing?
I think they have -2 AC or something.
Minus
like
2 AC. Wow. So you go to like impale this little mage on your horns. And as it's coming in, you see her make like a gesture with one hand, and this like shimmering aura bursts out in front of you, but you smash right through it. And like she's just too slow, right? The aura is like closing up, but you hit the gap. That's even better.
Perfect.
Nice.
I will gore her with my impressive tusks for 2d6 plus 4.
Not bad.
11. And no bonuses because I didn't charge. But
Every
I will.
hit like knocks her around a fair bit.
I will heal myself a tiny bit. What do I do?
What's the AC of Shek-Tech, Lachlan? Do I get any?
Check tech. It's not really doesn't provide a lot of
Doesn't do anything. It's just cosmetic.
until you know as it is because you haven't done any sort of experimentation or testing. Just wearing it doesn't do much for you. It's just like one of those like harnesses, right? Body harnesses.
Ooh. Should I use 2d4 plus 4 or 2d8 with no plus? Can I get some math nerds in the chat?
2d4 plus 4, I think.
Or 2d8 plus no plus
Two-
4.
No plus.
Ooh.
It's the upside.
The guaranteed minimum is higher, because the guaranteed minimum is 6 versus 2.
I don't feel like 6 is going to do it for me though. I need the full 16.
Yeah, you want big.
I want that big money, you know? We'll let it ride. I use a second level spell slot to heal for 2d8 with my combat wild shape thing. Whoa!
Here we go.
5.
That's not the greatest.
You don't want those
Not great.
ones in there.
Ooh,
don't
that
see
is bad.
Well, there was always a chance.
Okay.
Okay.
You staying where you are?
Yep.
So in that case, you take 20 damage from the guardian.
I fall out of elk form.
Well,
Good deal.
technically, it's when you started your turn.
Yeah, I know, but you forgot it then, didn't you?
That's deep. That's deep. Brentwood.
Seeing Olsen having a little bit of a rough time. Where is he?
Spray would have been better anyway. Oh well.
Yeah, because you don't want to start your turn next to that boy. Seeing Olsen starting to have a little bit of a bad time, is this a good idea? God, this guy can do so fucking many things. I'm just like, which one do I want to do?
Oh, sorry. Dex save, Olsen, before you get knocked out. If you save...
Really good.
Wait, how much health are you on? 11?
11. I was on.
Okay. This dex save doesn't matter then. It doesn't
That's how
matter.
to do it. I'm pretty
Oh, no.
dexterous as a giant elk. I've got +3, but
Yeah, that is not good. All right, so you said this boy has 10-foot range, right?
Yeah. You see the aura emanating roughly 10 feet out from this spectral guardian.
Yeah. Okay, so Bretman's gonna be like, Olsen, you see, the thing is, it's all about positioning. And he's gonna snap his fingers and Olsen will teleport with like a sucking slurp. Olsen will disappear and reappear behind the dwarf, behind the halfling,
Sure.
which looks like it's 10 feet away from the spirit guardian.
Yeah, sure.
So Olsen roll. Well, you can make a Constitution saving throw to not be teleported if you would like.
sorry, what are you doing to me? I thought you were doing something to the guardian.
Nope.
Oop, I'm doing it to you.
He's moving over here, Ed.
I accept
Yeah.
my teleport.
And it's like, now the funny thing about this is, you get to hit him again. Make a melee spell. Make a melee attack as my voice or voice of authority propels you to new heights. So
what would
whenever I cast
constitute a melee attack, would a melee range spell constitute such an attack?
Oh, it's make one melee weapon attack.
You get a
Bonk
stick
him
rat.
with your stick.
Do you even have a stick? You got a scimitar.
It's a scimitar, that's right.
Yeah.
I attempt to slice her with my scimitar.
Like this is like the ultimate rogue
Plus
yeety
5
yeet, but
is
That-
16.
That hits.
1d6 plus 2. Take that, sucker. Oh, bait.
e
8. That's what I need for my heals.
nice.
She's she's looking like she's seen better days. Would you like to move at all, Bretwin?
Yeah, so first I'm going to attempt to shove the elf back into the slurping darkness. Make me a DC 14 strength save.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna cut it. That does not.
Oh, so he goes 5 feet back into the goo,
Into the slurp.
and then I will climb out of the thing and move over into this corner here.
This is such a fascinating fight. You've got this like death god like hunting you down, and you just have to kite.
Bah.
All right. Speaking of death gods, so still slowed.
Yep.
Oh wait, so he's in the goo, or he's in the inky blackness, which means he starts in there, which means 2d6 cold damage at the start of your turn. Whap. 4 damage.
Little bit.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay. Slowed, so half movement speed, then half movement speed again because there's inky blackness. So he can. Was he out of it, or was he still in there?
He was just out. So it'd be
Okay.
20 feet to get out of it because
Oh, that's right. 1.5. So he does the same thing. He gets to here, and he sort of surveys the scene in front of him. Sees you, Bretwin, whips out a crossbow. Has a shot. AC 20. Wow. You sort of get your shield up in time and just bat the bolt away.
Yeah, like he's a big slow dwarf. Like he's full. He's just full that anime of I didn't want to get hurt, so I maxed my defense.
That's really
And
interesting.
it's just like blood.
So
blood.
I assume. Do you actually have a shield?
Yeah, it's literally just strapped to his arm and just sort of like he's sort
Like-
of just like, ugh.
I see. Algae. Oh, sorry. The wisdom save for the slow.
Oh, yep.
He looks good to me.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think it's 16.
Okay, he's out.
Yeah, wisdom 16. Algae can't do anything.
Why not?
Because I'm on the other side of the black goo. So I messaged Brentwin to be like, is there anything you can do about this black goo? I can't help.
Can I? It's a concentration spell. Can I?
Oh, if it's a concentration save, you can turn it off.
Yeah, I think since he's come out far enough, I would drop. But would
Well, you
I
get
guess
the
I need
message
next
from
turn.
Algae.
You
get the
drop
message-
it,
I
yeah.
think you can drop it whenever you want.
You can
So if
do
you get the message
concentration
from
at
Algae,
any
you can
time.
actually just drop it. Yeah, you can drop it right now.
yeah. All right. It's just like, well, that was a bit of fun while it lasted, wasn't it? And he'll just be like, and it'll disappear.
How much health do I have? It's 13. Oof, pretty low. How do I get down?
Do you want to get down?
Well, I can assist them.
Just firebolt.
But I can't firebolt. I can't see nobody.
Shoot over the top of the wall.
Yeah.
right? There's no roof.
Ta-da! I imagine there's walls.
I assume
Yeah,
this
like, there's a
underground
roof.
cave had a big skylight on it.
Yeah. What do I even do?
I feel like there's an angle here if you stand on the edge of the roof.
Yeah, I think so too.
You can shoot his little legs.
Oh yeah, I can see him. Phew. I can just see his leg. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him then. Just can see him.
Okay.
Let's go.
That'll land.
Oops. How do I cancel the dice I have on that? Ah, fuck. Ignore these.
You can right click them down the bottom.
Ignore that. I'll right click it down the bottom right. Phew. Oof, good roll.
Nice.
Is that 15 damage?
damage. Yeah.
Nice. That's a very solid hit.
And then I go back up further up the thing.
You climb back, scamper back up the roof. Fair enough.
Yeah.
The I'm gonna roll a Constitution save. Okay. The gnome sees you behind Olsen teleporting, having like just appeared, like disappeared into this like slimy hole in the ground, and then realizes that you're behind her, and just is about to freak out, and then like reins it in. It's like, what did they teach me? Always stay distant. Always keep ground. And a like disc of energy emanates underneath her, and she starts hovering into the air.
Ooh.
Does she leave my attack range?
She attempts to.
I strike her in a reaction. 15, I think that is.
15.
Let me confirm. 15.
15 does hit.
Is she still slowed or is that done on her? I can't remember.
She's not slowed. Oh,
Okay.
no, she is slowed.
She takes 6 damage and loses all of her movement.
Oh, thank you, Eliza. 6 damage. So technically she's like, that disc is still forming. It's a slow disc. And she can't get away from you. At the end of her turn, she attempts to break the slow.
Oh.
Can't do it. Cleric.
Keep pumping heals, Miss Cleric.
The cleric. Ooh. The cleric. The cleric casts a flash of light streaking towards Bretwin, who's the only person she can see at the moment. Ranged spell attack. I'm guessing that did not hit. And she sort of sinks back behind her spectral guardian as best she can, away from the pair of you. And she's like, "Oh fuck! What was the assassin's name again?"
Oh,
Yeah,
it
some,
was like no.
Ollie or something.
It was Esmeralda and fuck, I didn't write the other one's names. I don't know.
Good,
She's
no
Oliver
idea.
now. She's like, Oliver. They're getting closer. Awesome.
Olsen. Magneros. Alright. I think I'm just gonna poison spray this lady. Give me a constitution saving throw. DC 15.
Blech.
Is that single target spell?
Yes. It's touch. 10-foot range. Alright, don't worry about it.
No damage on success.
Yep, no damage or success.
Brutal.
Yeah, it is just a cantrip.
Are you happy where you are?
Can I get up a little bit higher? I just feel like I'm a little bit low at the moment. There you go. I get a little bit higher up.
Because I saw Algie get a shot in on Old Mate, and as much as I want to hit the one that I've hexed, I feel like I should probably help Olsen out at this moment. So I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray, or upcast a Scorching Ray, starting with hitting the who looked more injured, the cleric or the mage?
I think
The mage is looking pretty grim. The cleric's not looking much better, but the mage is looking pretty grim.
All right, I create one additional ray. Okay, so I will go for a Scorching Ray then. So first one against the mage.
Nice.
That can connect.
Eat.
Five
5 damage. Yeah. Second shot against the mage.
Connects. +9 is not bad.
+9 is
Yeah.
crazy.
Come on, let me click on the fucking thing. Whatever. 2d6.
The mage is looking very unhealthy.
Then he will just be like, it's like, well, you Phaeton people might have all the fancy tools, but when it comes down to throwing around bolts of fire, us Algatharans really just take the cake. Do it again. Oh.
That actually is.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
still
really?
hits.
I was gonna say he was about to laugh at his own awful joke. Wow.
Oof, that's a big one. Blah.
The mage, the mage is riddled with these firebolts and just tumbles backwards off the top of the barrels. Mid
Crashes down in the dice.
and still mid casting the spell summoning that disc underneath her, which disperses into the winds.
And it's like, don't think I've forgotten about you, my dear. And he throws, oh, it didn't. Come on. And he throws one last one at the cleric.
That hits.
Bam.
Okay. All good? Would you
Uh,
like to move?
I'm gonna move up and into this, doorway. Oh god. Oh
What
god.
are you
I
doing?
think there's a doorway there, bro. Where are you trying to go?
This
That doorway.
that doorway. Yeah, from the angle I had it on, I couldn't see anything. And I'm gonna try and push her. I'm gonna try and push her into the water.
Okay.
Make me DC 14 strength save. She is fine.
My faith is too strong for your corrupted magics.
Pretty
See
bad.
about
Yeah,
that.
that's Sphere of Darkness. Yikes.
We don't know him that well.
Certainly looking a bit sus.
Okay, so the rogue actually heads to the edge of the bridge. Oops. And actually dashes all the way to you,
Oh.
Bretwin,
Like,
and says, an eye for an eye, as they say, or a country member for a country. Oh, slow
Yes.
is going to be a problem.
didn't you get rid of slow last turn?
I
Was
did.
that-
Slow's not a problem.
Was that him or was that the other
Yeah,
one?
that was this guy.
Okay,
They're both,
yeah.
There's no more slow.
Okay, sweet.
That's all he can do this turn. Algae.
It's
All right.
intimidating though.
Check down here again, and I'm just like, oh, I don't see anyone. I'm gonna try and. Is there an easy way to get down?
Does he dare? Does he dare to enter the combat?
Trying to see, like, even if I got low there. Nah, I don't think I can see anyone from
Jump
that.
off and do a backflip.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything to help me down, is there?
I mean, do you have like Misty Step? You're a mage, right?
Not anymore.
Oh, you've used them all?
I'm like tapped.
Oh, true, because we didn't long rest after the last one, did we?
Yeah. Oh wait, I've got Featherfall.
Oh, sick.
Woohoo! Use my
Cantrip?
first. No,
No.
it's the
Yeah,
first
Featherfall.
level spell.
Well, how far a jump would that be? It's 10 feet. You only start taking falling damage after
Yeah.
more than 10 feet.
You
No,
can
it's
just sort of hop down. It's
Oh,
like,
like-
you're.
Hang onto the edge of the lower
You can roll
myself
me
down.
a bravery check if you want, a Constitution save, to see if you're willing to do it.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be a low. Okay. You summon the courage.
Nice.
Like, you're like,
Ah! Alright, now I can see that rogue again. From all the way back here. Not firebolt. Oh, it wasn't a firebolt, it was an earthbolt before. My bad. It's got a ridiculous range of 120 feet, so I'm going to attack him again.
Yep.
2d10. 9 damage.
Bad. He sort of
Um,
snarls in frustration at this as this fireball like flaps into his back.
then I'm going to hide behind here with like my back to the wall.
Okay. I like that. Very
Like,
stealthy.
he does it, and then he's like,
That one's dead. Okay. The druid. Sorry. The priest says, "It's all on you now, Oliver." And casts this like glowing like symbol appears above the rogue and then just splashes down upon him. And then she casts she calls forth spirits that start flying around herself at 15 feet.
Oh,
"Ooh,
no.
I love this spell. You're Lurk's favorite."
How far away are you, Olsen?
I don't know. Of herself?
Yeah, I
I'm
think you're
almost
within range.
exactly 15 feet.
Okay. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Okay, so she sort of tries to back away a little bit more, having cast that. The spirits are all... Oh, actually, I guess she stays exactly where she is. Olsen, your turn. You start your turn there. Please roll me a wisdom save.
Oof.
That is not a good roll.
+7.
You take 12 radiant damage. What would you like to do?
I would like to come over here and poison spray this guy right in the face.
Okay.
I attempt to do so. Please roll a Constitution saving throw. It's 15.
Oh, that's not good.
2d12 damage. 16.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
What was that? 2d12
Yeah.
for cantrip?
Yeah, man. Poison
Wow.
spray. It's melee range.
Poison spray is good.
I guess it's melee range. Okay, yeah.
It's all or nothing as well. Like, if
Yeah.
it passes, it just
Well,
fizzles.
It's like my firebolt, but it's range and it's 2d10. So I guess that's
Fireball pretty even good, man.
yeah.
pretty
Because
good.
I was like, how is this better than firebolt? But it's melee.
It's nothing to laugh at, sure.
Yeah.
Anything else, Austin?
I'm still out of range of the big sword guy.
You are, yep.
Alright. I'm feeling good. I stay there.
Okay. Brentman.
It's like, well, as you said, an eye for an eye, but you're gonna have to catch me to do that. And he's gonna try to shove the druid back 5 feet straight away.
That was a strength save, right?
Yeah, 14.
Oof, almost.
So he's 5 feet back, which means I can throw a whole heap of fire at him without having to worry too much, or without him just stabbing me straight in the face. So, 8. It's not a good roll.
That does not hit. In your excitement, you whiff.
And number 2. Oh, fucking again. Oh no. It's far too
In your regret, you whip again.
There you go.
Alright.
That one
The
hits.
third one connects. And I get an extra d6 from Hex.
5 damage.
10 damage.
10 damage. What's Hex?
I cursed his dexterity at the start, and means whenever I hit him, I get to do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Sorry, you what?
So I cast Hex on him.
Oh, wow.
in
I
that-
totally forgot about that.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, it was one of the
way
first
back
things.
when.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that's it.
sure. The rogue turns on Olsen and is like, well, that one is proving rather elusive, but you look a little fleshier. Swings with his short sword?
Sword?
Short sword, that's 18 to hit.
I think we got 15? Yeah. I don't have any bonuses at the moment.
Okay, you take 4 damage.
Excellent.
Roll me a constitution save.
Oh no, it's the poison again.
I'm sure it's fine.
Is that enough?
Constitution 15.
Ooh. If you make it, you pass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, okay.
That thing hurts.
Second attack. That one hits as well.
Uh-oh.
You take 6 damage. Roll me a constitution save.
Plus
16
6
this time. Even more
Exactly.
convincing.
Whew.
You, Algotherans are bred tough. And he attempts...
That's factual because the one he
Ooh.
poisoned is Seresian.
he actually attempts to disengage.
Wait, he attacks
He's-
2 times and then he also disengages?
So he's like,
He's a
he
rogue.
attempts to... Wait. Can I do that?
I think he
Yeah,
can
cunning
actually.
action.
Rogue shenanigans.
He doesn't actually have that, so he's
Oh.
gonna he attempts to like get out of your range. So he's your
Walk out. Ah, damn.
It's like 11.
Okay.
You're gonna do
He
it.
books it and hides behind the barrels Algae.
Alright. I peek around the corner again, and I don't see him. I see Brentwin.
Is it Brent or Brett? I thought it was Brett.
Brett?
Yeah.
Oh, Brentwin. I thought it was
We
Brentwin.
literally talked about this at the start of the session.
I can only move... I can't move very far, though. Oh no, I can get to there at least. I'll get to the doorway. Ooh, I'm a bit scared.
Save some feet for hiding.
That's okay. I'll get to the doorway. Phew. And I see just the cleric. And I'm like, thinking to myself, like, great. They've killed the rogue. The other one must be gone. It's just the cleric now. So I attack. Like, you guys, we're doing it. Let's kill him. Last one. I shoot firebolt.
It's like I wouldn't be that hasty.
Earthbolt.
Earthbolt.
Yeah, which is my firebolt, but it's earth.
Earthbolt.
Oh, yeah. That misses. The
Yeah,
cleric's it sort of bounces off this this aura of light surrounding the cleric.
Yep. Cool.
Take
That's it. Yep.
The cleric. So the cleric moves. How far are you from the enemy now? Oh, you're still in range.
I feel like Ed was moving just out, but like...
I was trying not
Dude.
to.
Well, the cleric's gonna move forward anyway.
Oh,
Up
no.
into the barrels because the cleric wants this little friend. And the cleric casts. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, the cleric flashes a streak of light towards Olsen. That looks like it's gonna miss.
I have 15 AC.
Yeah, that does not connect. And then conjures the same ward down upon herself. Olsen, your turn.
Do I take damage at the start of my turn?
Yes. So start of your turn. Start of your turn. Roll me a wisdom save.
I can do that. 17.
17. Okay. Fuck you.
It's the best one.
Oh,
It's so weird when I got mind control last time.
Yeah.
amazing. You take 5 damage.
Damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, 56. I'm a bit spooked by all the badness. How big is the aura on that thing? Can I get within 10 feet of her without getting in the shiny aura?
Within 10 feet?
Yeah.
You can probably get within
I
4.
said it was a 15-foot aura.
Yeah. So there's 2 auras, right? There's
Not her
the
aura,
spirit
the other aura.
and the
big
guardian
man's
thing.
Aura.
Yeah, the Guardian.
Yeah, so that's going to here. So
Oh, I
if
could
you
definitely get. If that one only 10 feet, so I could just like, whatever. I get
Yeah,
within
it's
10
like-
feet of her while avoiding the sphere of light that looks spooky.
There you go. Make it work.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
It's already working right now. I'm pretty sure I'm within 10 feet of that.
Alright. Alright, what are you doing within 10 feet?
I'm trying to hit her with my. Oh wait, don't they have lots of constitution? Does she look burly? Do I feel like she's a burly gal?
She
She
took
looks
that
like
hit
she could
before it
take
didn't get knocked over.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
Brett tried to knock her into the water. It didn't work.
Hmm.
She sounds a bit burly to me.
She was described as big bone in high school. Which is
That makes sense. In that case, I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire underneath her feet.
Oh, I remember that.
Give me a DC
great
15.
on fire.
Yes.
Good bonfire.
Give me a DC 15 Dex save.
So hold on. What is create bonfire?
Within
Is it an
60-foot range,
Cantrip.
I try to make a bonfire underneath someone. If
It's an
it's-
area effect, I guess.
Yeah, you literally just summon a fire.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what do you want me to roll? A
Perfect.
dex save?
Dex save, Dex 15. Okay.
And when she rolls that, in her mind, she hears like, well, I guess you never liked fire, did you? Roll again. As I cast silvery barbs on you. Olsen, you get that. You can have that advantage.
Sweet.
Okay, so that the second one, I guess it fails.
I do 2d8 damage.
Wow.
Oh, you're too far away for the melee attack, unfortunately.
-6, but I think I've got a concentration on something. Yeah, so I'm concentrating on the Spirit Guardians. But
Okay.
don't worry,
Very
Are
focused.
both
the focus is real.
are both spells concentration or is just one?
I'm gonna step
Just one.
back
Yeah,
a
it's
little
just
bit
one, right?
to
Yeah.
like here.
Okay. Dark Dwarf Warrior. Bretwin, so you need to roll me a wisdom save too.
Yep. 15.
You pass.
All right. Old mate. How many do
Oh, sorry, you pass and take
Oof.
7
Oof, that's
damage.
a lot.
I have? 7.
Just throws a handful at us every time.
He's just like, oof. Like, that's a neat trick you've got there. Seeing how banged up do the two of them look, or how banged up does she look? I
The
suppose I
priest
should
looks
say.
the priest looks quite grim. And the rogue, I mean, the rogue's disappeared, but he didn't look much better.
Yeah. Bretwin is then going to be like, it's like, well, this has been a stunningly good time. I think it's about time we wrap this up. We all have better things to do here, don't we? Just like a little orange. Wait, how fucking far? What is it? 20-foot radius. Just right into the corner where he saw the rogue go. A fireball is gonna blossom. Right into the corner there.
Fireball.
Okay, that dex saves
That
from
is
memory?
a Dex 17 save.
17.
17. Why is it
Yeah.
17?
That's good.
The rogue makes it and the priest fails.
Oh, have I already used my? Yeah, I don't think I can silvery barbs on my own. Where the fuck is it? Oh, pow.
High roll.
Fuck me, that's huge.
That is an incredible
6, 6,
roll.
5.
I'm gonna be
yeah.
very
Holy
sad
shit,
if he
that's
has. I'm
incredible.
gonna assume he has evasion, but I'm gonna be very sad if he does.
He has evasion.
Yeah.
6, 6, 5, 3, 5, 6. Wow, that is.
Yeah,
So
that is-
you just obliterate that priest though. The priest just goes up in flames. The rogue, you just see this like Naruto style like phasing around, and it seems to work incredibly well.
We did it.
The rogue,
Out
done yet, Algie.
the rogue sees the spirit garden disappear, the guardian disappear, and all those little like motes of holy light and fade as well, and realize let me actually roll him a insight check with advantage. He should know. Yeah, he knows. He knows what's happened. He actually tries to book it. He scrambles up over the.
Oh, look out,
Right.
Algie!
I
He's coming
see him.
your
Oh,
way.
oh, fuck.
He can go 6 and then 6 again.
Uh-oh.
You get to.
Cut
Where's
him
that
off, Algie!
Going.
Okay. So he can actually get behind you. I'll just roll a dex save to scramble over these rocks. Yeah, no problems. Wasn't a hard one. So he gets to the doorway, and he's like, "Out of the way, little gnome!" And he actually tries to barge past you. So He's gonna roll a strength check.
Contested strength save.
Contested
Hey,
strength
I
let's
want you
do
to
it.
roll a contested strength save. I
Let-
want you to roll on 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
Wait, let me get it. Wait.
Is it -1?
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Stop him, Algie!
Oh my god.
He fucking flattens you. He knocks you prone and just rolls over your corpse.
Fuck.
Oh, not your corpse. Your sunken form, and is behind you. That's as far as he gets. Your turn though.
Oh god.
You're now in melee range with this guy.
What do?
What do? I'm gonna stand up. Firstly. Where's status? Down. Okay. Okay. I should find right. I can't really melee attack him.
Sometimes you just gotta do it anyway.
Yeah, true. So what I'm gonna do?
You could try like Firebolt. Just
I could.
disadvantage. It might be better than melee attacking anyway.
Yeah. He's looking pretty reasonably healthy though, isn't he?
Not really. He's not on death's door, but he's pretty beat up.
I got an alternative. Instead, I'm going to cast Grease on where he's going with him still in it
Okay.
to try and knock him over, and therefore I can run away.
Smart.
So
Grease,
is that a dex save?
Dex 16 save. I know he's probably got a lot of dex, but
Ooh, right on the edge
failed.
of the step there.
Oh no, he's too stressed.
He's just like barreled you over and is still sort of like stumbling forward. You cast the grease, and his lack of stability bites him in the
Yeah.
butt.
and then I'm gonna move.
By God, Algie, he's done it.
I respect that a lot. That's some good gaming.
Yeah,
about
that's
there.
awesome.
I was like, okay, shit, what do I do? He just demolished me last time.
Well, how much move speed you got? Can you use
That was
half of
funny.
it getting up?
Oh yeah, shit.
All right,
Don't
Olsen.
stand on the bridge. I'm trying to cross it.
Sorry.
I
Get him,
did
Olsen. It's time.
cross the bridge. I think that was like 4. I dropped it too early. I should have done this instead. 5, 7. Oh, that's on top of the. I feel like I can get to the doorway with 40 feet of move speed.
Yeah.
I can't fucking.
What have you done?
Ah, there you go. 8.3. Now I've lost my character. I'm having a terrible
You're on
time.
the bridge.
There we go. It's because I like got under the floor a little bit somehow. There we go. I wanna be within 5 feet of him, and then I'm gonna. Should I attack him? He's on the ground.
He is
Knock
on the
him out,
ground.
Olsen.
Do
The
you
things these
automatically
phaetons
fail?
might know.
Dex saves if you're on the ground or anything like that. Is that a thing?
You fail. Oh,
Do you,
Oh.
or were they disadvantage?
I feel like they're disadvantaged. Oh no, does not. The prone condition does not inflict disadvantage to dex saves.
What?
Well, that's very specific. I'm glad that's been worked out.
disadvantage on attack rolls though, and sorry, you get advantage if within 5 feet.
Yeah, but my
Otherwise, the attack
sucks.
roll has disadvantage. I did not know that. If you try and range attack a prone creature, they're actually harder to hit, which makes
Yeah.
a ton of sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
I didn't realize.
That's
No, I
like-
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
that's
we haven't
cool.
been playing that.
Definitely not.
I mean, we're very rarely prone.
We're prone all the bloody time.
All the time. I
All
don't know
the
what you're
time.
talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just
Good-
gonna try
that's a
and
good
poison
point.
spray him. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so this is the melee range. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just a con save. No walkers.
No walkers.
Is that you,
That's me. I'm out.
Bretland?
Bretwin thinks that questioning him would be a good idea, considering they know something. So he is going to attempt to hold you. Please roll me a wisdom save.
Holy shit! I launched that. Ooh, what's the DC?
17.
17. 17. That's a fail.
Yeah, that seems very high, but like, I'm not even in another character sheet. Like, this is literally D&D Beyond.
Okay, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What's your saves, Cam?
What? Sorry.
What's your DC on like the spells you cast?
16. But I've
Okay,
got
17's not out of the question.
I've got 20 int. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
You have 20 into 16. How are you getting 17, Dylan?
He's got
One of
plus
the-
1 proficiency. I'm pretty sure you're level 9, Dylan. We're all
Huh?
level 8.
No, it's one of the items I took.
Oh.
Oh.
They took Bloodwell Vial.
This is what I get for letting you pick your own items.
I mean, we can roll it
Maybe
down
that's
to
what
a
the
plus
Shek
0.
Tech
That's
should do.
fine. Yeah.
I
If
honestly
that's-
don't mind. I don't mind. It's just hilarious.
I mean, because again, it makes sense for this first combat, like this first time this fucking Spec Ops dude shows up, and they're just like,
Maybe
Yeah.
you're like, you gotta press the button on your Shek Tech.
yeah, he's like, can't you see all the glowing? Either way, with you almost Algie and Olsen almost feel like you see something slither around him, coming up out of the ground, and the assassin just sort of locks up on the floor where he is.
Locked up on the floor.
Yeah. So
What-
hold person is choose a humanoid. If they must succeed in a wisdom saving throw, will be paralyzed for the duration. At concentration up to 1 minute. At the end of each of his turns, they can try to make another wisdom save to end the effect.
Paralyzed. Oh shit. Okay, paralyzed is not fucking around.
Paralyzed is not fucking around. Oh, can't move or speak. Okay, well, Bretwin's gonna come clanking up. 25. He can't. He's not very quick. Come clanking up, and it's just like, well, that should hold him for a little bit anyway. Olsen, time up. These Phaetons, sure, they might have the good things as well, but if he's been down here longer than us, or longer than you two at least, he might know something useful.
Be careful, Bredwin. Stay back. I think he's playing dead. I've
Oh,
done
no,
with these
that-
Phaetons before. They're tricky people.
Oh no, that was definitely me.
You were playing
But
dead.
I can only I can only hold him for so long, and he could break out of it at any time. So best to get him bound before he does so, because unfortunately he can't speak while he's paralyzed like this.
He gets a chance to break out first, though, right? Before Olsen gets to him.
It's his turn.
At the end of each of its turns, yeah.
Yeah, so he gets a chance now.
I was the best nut tire in my class.
Okay, so
Just roll
So
save
now-
again.
his turn. Roll for the paralyzed. Let's see.
Nice.
Okay. Is that end of his turn or start of his turn?
End of his turn.
Oof. Not nice.
Okay, so he's unparalyzed, but he's still prone.
And I'm gonna, yeah, I feel like you can't no sell a 20.
Can't what?
Like no sell it. Like I'm not gonna silvery barbs a crit like that because it's
Okay, crit's
Fun.
crit. That's right.
yeah,
Algie.
crit's a crit.
He like the desperation shows through, and like even though he's paralyzed, he's like twitching on the floor, and you suddenly like feel the whole break.
It's like, oh no. Like, well, shit.
What do I even do here? I panic and I try and firebolt him.
Okay.
It's with disadvantage now, right?
Yeah, because he's prone, which is hilarious. Unless you
he's
get within
prone.
melee range, and then it's advantage.
But then I'm in casting with him.
But then he's
Then-
prone, so he can't stop you. I believe. But I don't really know.
Those are the rules. Maybe.
Maybe.
Ah!
So you just walk up to him and you're like,
Oh, but I'll say it's a
No, he
rock.
just walks
I was
up
gonna,
with a
like
big
throw a
rock.
yeah.
Yeah, like, it's just like large rocks, like.
Yeah. But it's magical.
The rock is glowing ever so slightly as you drop
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, let's give this a crack. Ooh, no.
yeah, that's a nub. That's a big nub.
I come by like running at him and see the grace and stop and try and like throw it at him and miss.
But hold on, he's prone. You're a melee range?
Yeah, I guess. But it's a spell, like
An attack roll. Oh, is it a range attack though?
yes. Isn't it?
So it's an attack roll against a creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
So it's just where does it say if it's
Do you usually get disadvantage as well there?
yeah, you hurl a ranged spell attack. Yeah, it's ranged spell attack. Whatever, I'm fine with this thing, I don't care.
Alright.
I like my
It's
idea
just
of
the
him
two
running
cancel
up.
each other out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love the imagery of it. Olsen, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and tie him up. I was number one
You were
rope
listening.
tire in my rope tying class.
Good.
I prepare
Very
my
good.
Windsor knot, and I leap upon him.
Ooh, does he slip?
It's wrestling
I'm
time.
gonna roll a d20.
Oh!
Oh shit. His
He doesn't
fate
even know.
is sealed as well as his body.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you successfully hog-tie this dude.
Excellent. I ungag him and I slap him on the feet and I say, "There you go, Bretman. I told you." I just touch the slippery elf in 6 seconds.
Okay, so you just tie him up. He sort of, I guess, we're out of combat now, so I'll just back
Yeah.
in exploration mode. Brett, you can move any way you want. As soon as you finish tying him up, you sort of feel like it's almost like when you have like an asleep leg or whatever, like or an arm at like nighttime. You see his body sort of starting to do that. He starts like moving around, but like it's very uncoordinated. You tie him up before he gains full like control of his limbs. At one point, he grabs a dagger and starts like trying to wave it at you, but you easily bat it away. He's now tied up. Like you've done a great job. Like arms by the side, like linked together. He's like a giant noodle lying on the ground. But his mouth is running. He's like, Algatheran scum, I cannot believe you've done this. We had taken out the trash from Ceres just before you, and that cowardly approach you had to this combat with the slowing me and my party, and that whatever that black nonsense was. I cannot believe this. Such a underhanded way to fight, at least with toxins like me. That's straightforward. That's how subterfuge should be rendered unto those who deserve it. And he just goes on and on and on. I'm gonna just go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah. It's like he doesn't care about like that he actually lost. It's more about the etiquette of the loss.
It's like, how dare you? This does not follow the rules of war.
Yeah.
He's a Turtle 2 player.
There'll be no fighting in the war room, like that kind of thing.
That guy called for surrender.
What are we gonna do with him? What are we gonna ask him?
I'm gonna ask him
Well,
how many fake knights are there down here.
Yeah.
Have you come across any other groups? Do you know where the node is?
Well, I assume he does not know where the node is, otherwise he would not be backtracking. Oh,
They
then
could've-
maybe that does mean he knows where it is.
They could have been making their way there.
Also, very rich of him to claim that they dispatched the Ceresians, considering how much blood that Dragonborn was leaving behind. Looked like he was almost on death's door as it was. A stiff breeze would have knocked him over with that amount of blood loss.
Yep. Yeah. And now that we beat the people who beat him, we're back on top.
Just sans one rabbit.
Who? I've got like, I've used all my like hit dice for healing and everything, but I've got one trick on my sleeve left. But besides that, like I can barely do one more combat without a long rest.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I used quite a lot of spells in that one.
I'm ready to go.
We got to keep going though. Do you have a transformation left, Ed?
One more. They're short rest. I get them both back.
Ah, okay.
It's actually amazing.
I don't get shit.
Well, we haven't done like any resting at all this whole campaign, but apparently short rest good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good. They would have been good for Saravay as well. Like all the short rest stuff.
I used all my healing dice last time. That means I don't get any this time if I short rest, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Cool.
I can give you a little juicy boosy. Anyone like good berries?
Chow down on some wholesome Magneros good berries.
Yum, yum,
I check. Well, I should check all their bodies for like healing potions and shit.
yum.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They're adventurers. They probably have some shit, hey?
They're probably well-funded adventurers.
Yeah, not like us. Just like, what do we got? I got some
We
string.
could have bought health
playing
potions, but
card
we
set.
didn't.
All right. So, what would you like to do?
Alright, first things first. I'm gonna summon some good berries. I'd like to use 2 spell slots to summon 20 good berries.
Well, need good berries.
Which
Nice.
deal 1 health each. I just start throwing them around. Who needs good berries? I fill up Olsen's hands. Do you need any, Brentwin?
Ah, no, you two look in worse state. I'll be fine.
I
take
definitely
a
do.
small handful of good berries for myself and give the rest to what's your name? Algie. I'm gonna eat
What's your
4 good berries. You can have the rest.
I'll take that 16.
Just to be gentlemanly, I can't let you have them all. You know.
Yeah. 29 health now. It's about half health. That'll have to do. And I'm also gonna try and like look around the other corpses to find.
Good idea,
Take-
Algie. You investigate those other corpses. We'll take
Corpses
care
are
of
my
this corpse.
specialty. Yeah. See if they got any healing items or magical shit or just information, whatever. But we can do that after.
Wait, do you not like have cure wounds, Ed?
Cure wound? Yikes. I have healing word. That's all. Goodberry does more than healing word. I got detect magic, entangle, Goodberry, and healing word. That's my first level spells. We'll get to questioning.
So, these are as you search the corpses, Algie, you actually realize that there is some like each of them has something quite impressive.
Phaeton's a big 6'8".
The dagger or on this rogue, like he had a short sword and a dagger. The dagger is like exceptionally well crafted, and it sort of, as you pick it up and like inspect it, sort of shimmers a little. There's something unusual about that dagger.
And I put it down.
The circlet on the cleric's brow seems to just pulse with like a energy as you look upon it.
Is it mana?
What? Oh, like what sort of energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, like looking closely, you do detect like a faint blue emanation from the circlet.
Cool.
And the mage, the leather-bound book that she was holding in her left hand, which is like now fallen a few like centimeters from her body, is of unusually it seems old, like real old, but surprisingly well kept for such an old item.
Hmm. Can I also... kind of armor... Can I wear that armor?
Ooh.
What armor?
Armor that's not made of paper?
How do
Which
I...
armor?
Anyone's armor, I don't know.
You like derobing them?
The...
That's the
I suppose
halfling guts of
the
armor.
mage was a halfling.
Yeah.
It's
Just
about
tell
the
me
right
how you do
size.
it.
Yeah, about the right size.
Just say it out loud on stream. What you doing?
I'm equipping myself with some new armor. What's so weird
From
about
Where are
that?
you getting the armor
Where?
from?
The corpses of our enemies. What's so weird about this?
There we go. Thank you.
There we go.
This is standard battle practice.
So Algy's
It's nothing we haven't seen before from Algie.
up in the corner,
You like turn around, you see
stripping this dead gnome and putting on her clothes.
halfling.
Sorry, halfling.
Not a
And over
clothes,
it-
just her armor.
Over his shoulder, he's like, "This is standard battle practice."
I almost died. How do I equip new armor on?
I turn away from what's happening over in the corner there, and I say, other than our peculiar little friend, us Algotherans are very honorable in combat, and I have half a mind to agree with you. I don't know all about all that stuff, Brenwyn, but we beat you fair and square. And I think we can clearly see what the picking order is now. Algothera at the top, Phaeton at the bottom.
What kind of
Just
armor
like it
is
should
it?
be.
Is it leather or padded?
What kind of armor do you think it is, Cameron?
Padded,
the-
probably.
This is the mage you're taking it from.
Yeah.
It's
What kind of armor do I have?
it'll be AC 12.
12.
So whatever gives you 12. I think it's like added or
That's-
something.
Hide armor, medium
Oh,
armor.
yeah, there you go. So it's leather.
So
Can I
much
wear
better than
that?
what you've had.
I think you can.
Leather's light armor?
That is, well, leather is, but hide is medium, which is 12.
So
Yeah, it gives
wizards
me-
can wear hide armor.
Can they? It gives me disadvantage on.
If you wear light armor, you add your dexterity to the base number of your armor type to determine your AC.
If you got proficiency in light armor, do you have any armor proficiencies?
Probably not. Where do I check that? Features and
On
trends.
D&D Beyond, there's an armor section on the left.
On the left. Oh, none.
Oh.
How did you make a character who cannot wear armor?
Hmm?
Oh, I mean
Standard
wizards. Yeah. Mage armor and shield is usually the.
Studded leather cam is 12 plus dex modifier as light, so it's probably that.
Okay.
Which you should be able to wear.
Okay, that's cool. I'm good then.
Alright, I think I'm going to question this fella. Alright. Are there any other cadres down here from the Phaeton city? Or have you run into any other cadres?
He sort of coughs. And he's like, "Why should I tell you anything?"
If you want a chance to live, I think it's probably a good idea. You saw how we dispatched your friend? The fireball? You remember all that?
Yes, and I am under
My-
no illusion.
My
Under no
compatriot's got
illusion.
another fireball brewing.
And I suspect that as soon as I've told you everything you want, that fireball will be coming regardless of whether I have cooperated or not.
No, you're thinking of Seresians. We're Algotherans. Honorable people. We poop into toilets.
He is right about that. But you
have
know-
that going for you. But come now, we all understand the brief here. We are the elite elected strike forces of our respective city-states brought down here to secure the most important node that's been discovered in the last 50 years. Do not, I do not think for a second that if you, that you are ever going to let me out of here alive.
Well, if
And
that's
you must
the case,
give me more
why
than
should
words
we?
to prove it.
Why should we bother? And I cast create bonfire next to him.
Okay. Roll me an intimidation.
Intimidation.
Mm.
17
Pretty good.
plus 4. 21. I
Oh.
start nudging him towards the bonfire. If it's all done for, what's the point of us even discussing this? Would you like to go in feet first or head first?
He's like, his eyes like go very wide, and he sees he like sorry, sick today. He
It's all the smoke from the bonfire.
yeah, very thematic. Well done. He attempts to like worm away, but like you inexorably push him closer and closer, and he says to you, "But no, all I'm doing is disadvantaging Phaeton with any information I give you. There's nothing in this for me."
Yes, if you're happy to die for fate and happy to burn for fate, and I'm happy with that as well. I nudge him a little bit closer.
Okay, he's gonna roll a Constitution save. He's like, I'm not. What do you want to know?
How many cadres are down here?
Well, we were the only Phaeton cadre, of course, and he's sort of like he's sort of like trying to like wiggle away from the fire as he's talking. We were the only Phaeton cadre. I assume you're the only Agatherian cadre, and we joint dispatched the Ceres cadre.
Joined now, he says also. He's come to his senses.
I pull
Well,
him
I
away from the
assume-
fire a little bit, so I've got more wiggle room if I have to bring him back.
I assume it was you. I mean, the three of you are all healthy. The Ceres cadre must have fought another fought someone else to have ended up as damaged as they were. You all appeared in quite good health, and obviously, you know, the way you handled us, you're very powerful. Wouldn't have suspected you to fall to or to suffer any loss or any damage to the Ceres of all people. So there must be at least one other cadre down here. We came quite early. We discovered a very close entrance to the tomb, and had been camping out, just waiting to intercept anyone who came too close, and dispatch them to make sure that we were the ones who were able to secure the node.
Why have you not started tapping the node yet?
Well, we haven't found it.
You're quite close to the tomb. You've just been sitting here for how long?
Oh, you mistake me. We haven't been down here for days. It's just we knew that we entered before everyone else, and we found a tactical position and were defending it.
Laid a trap. The Honorable Phaeton Knights.
Look, honor is subjective, and strategy is objective. And I think, you know, other than how I find myself in this situation, my strategy was sound.
Brett, what's the protocol here? Should we burn him? What does your tiny book say?
No.
Floats out his teeny tiny book and just like flicks a few books, and it's just like, well, I mean, torture for information is useful and all, but for actual executions, I mean, probably poor practice.
Something a bit more straightforward then. Algie, can you bring that big rock back?
No, I told you everything.
Is there anything else we would want to know? Oh, I suppose he's been outside. He doesn't know anything.
What more can I give you?
You haven't run into any other city-states down here? I'm trying to think of something that might save you, but
It's there was one thing, like this is as far as we've gotten. We found it to be a choke point, and we think that somewhere to the north of us is where the entrance to the tomb must be. It's really the only section we haven't discovered yet, and we just thought that anyone who came through would have we either slow them down enough for someone to pick them up from behind, or we have a tactical advantage from the environment that we're orchestrating. But you came through too fast after the Ceres cadre. We weren't prepared.
Serious cadre, the one guy.
Yes, we can certainly see that. Well, and he's looking like really beat up, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, like prone, you could just slit his throat.
Yeah, it's so Bredwin's just going to like turn to Olsen and just be like, yes, I suppose, as I said, torture is useful for information, but and so while he's just talking, you make me a wisdom's intelligence save.
Intelligence.
Lachlan.
Oh,
Me?
I thought it was me.
Yes.
I'll make one too. I'm so smart.
Wait.
8.
So.
That's flat 8.
And he takes 10 points of damage as just Bretwin like shoves a psychic shard of energy into his head.
Okay. So how much health does that leave him on? Let's see.
Oh, he's still got more than that. I thought
He's
he was
got more
like...
than 10 health, yeah.
Oh. Well, then I feel bad.
So he screams in pain. He's like, what?
Like, well, that I miscalculated that.
Here, let me let me do it.
Whoa! I was just joking about the whole fire thing. I don't know if we can really kill this guy. Is that in the book? Aren't we part of the, the greater ranking system now? Is this the done thing? He's defenseless. Wasn't him who killed Sarave.
I mean, what will we do with him?
Sure, we can find some sort of cage or that box where Augustus is. That could work.
Yeah, put him safely in a box somewhere. The Fate Knights will come and find him. Don't you think a box would be nice?
That's it.
Have a look at the box.
You load him into a box?
Well, I'm having a look at the box. See if there's anything better. Can I open this door?
Oh, there's a little hut
yeah.
back here with a box in it as well. This hut you've been
Oh, hey.
sitting on top of.
There's some cages and a bed in here.
Perfect.
Okay, what are you gonna do? I wanna get to one more thing, because this is like our last session for ages, right?
Yeah, 7 weeks.
So I want to get to one more thing, so make it snappy. What are you doing?
Yep, there's some cages and a bed. And conveniently, the keys are still on the wall.
Conveniently, there's
Yeah.
this cage ready to lock him away.
Okay.
I
So
don't know,
you-
Brentwood. This is more your field.
What are you doing?
Perhaps the time alone as a single cell cadre has warped his mind and he's had to keep it. No one's ever heard about them before, so maybe that's why he's so brutish and killing all his prisoners.
Just calm down.
Well, I mean, it doesn't usually pay to leave people behind you, but I assumed he was in worse shape than that. Usually if it's less traumatic than you slitting their throat if you're just talking away and their head explodes. Because like that's the thing with some of the magic you can do. It doesn't have verbal, somatic, or material components. It's just like
Just boom.
it just happens.
Yeah.
Who could
So
even
that's
say
why I
it
was
was
just
you
talking.
who killed them? Maybe his head just exploded. It could have been an aneurysm.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously we'd know that, but like he would have thought, he wouldn't have noticed. He just would have died.
All right,
Yeah.
are we putting him in the cage?
We're
Then?
putting him in the cage. Yeah,
Brentwood's
Okay.
temporarily embarrassed, and we cage him up.
briefly embarrassed.
So I feel like this whole time, all right, he's in this cage now, and this
I
whole
want
time
to
you're
steal
putting
his
him.
armor as well. Give me his armor.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got that.
I assume it's studded leather, right?
On this guy?
Sure.
It is solid leather, yeah.
I'll take it.
Do you take his dagger too?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Okay.
All these good shit. Has he got any potions?
No. Oh, actually, He doesn't, but going back and searching the cleric's pretty jacked up on potions.
Ooh.
That's what I was searching for before.
Yeah, no, sorry. The cleric like is clearly the potion carrier for this group, and is loaded. There's enough for you to all get back to full health there.
Oof. Nice.
Mm. Chug, chug, chug.
And there's actually a like a swirly green potion.
Ooh.
I
Um,
don't chug that.
roll Arcana, Cam. Let's see if you've came
Sure
across this.
thing. I'm knowledgeable in all things magical.
A 15. Okay, you
Scrapes.
scrape in. You scrape in. You've heard of this. You've never. You didn't think it was like. You've never seen it. It's like it's kind of like we as real life humans have heard of like Vayrons, like Bugatti Vayrons, right? But we've never seen them. This is an energy restoration potion.
Oh.
They're exceptionally rare, but they restore spell slots for anyone who drinks them.
Oof.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We juiced out of my mind, heaven.
There are 3 of them.
Oof.
Wow. Convenience.
How convenient.
I'll just keep mine.
I'll drink mine then. I need all my spell slot.
Sure. You drink it, and it takes you a surprisingly long time to ingest. Like, you sort of feel it. It's like a slow kick in Panadol, right? Like you
Yeah.
drink it, nothing happens immediately, but then after 5-10 minutes, you feel it. Your all your magic's coming back.
Awesome. Ah, these Phaetons. I guess it helps. Like, I know they need all this extra equipment. They can afford it being the largest city-state.
Mm.
They still fall to Algathera.
Okay. Where would you like to go now?
Yeah, let's
North
if
or wherever the hell he said.
yeah, if we're not resting, let's
Let's go.
head that direction then. North, was it?
Do I feel like my potion's gonna expire if I don't drink it right now?
No.
Nope. Okay.
I guess let's continue forward, see what he was talking about. We can take some time to evaluate these items later.
Roll me perception. Whoever's first, Olsen.
I got the big perception. 17 passive.
Oof.
9 plus 7, 16.
You feel like a strangely cool breeze. Like it's inconsistent, but as you move forward, it sort of becomes stronger and stronger.
There's a strange breeze emanating from back here. Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
Sort of whipping in from the east. Like not like whipping is probably the wrong word. Like drifting in.
This way. I'm sure of it. How do I... Where am I? I gotta go through this way to get there?
Oh yeah.
Clang, clang, clang.
It's already.
Don't open my wall.
I opened a different thing.
Okay. As you come this way, that sort of the drifts, the whiffs of this turn into quite a strong, like almost like, 10 km/h wind.
Are we getting close, Algie? What does your man amendment say?
Beep, 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 beep.
It's popping. Yeah,
I can't
it's starting to
tell.
pop. It's like
Going nuts down here.
It like the whole time you've been down here, it's been
Yeah.
off the chops. But the breeze is blasting out of that sort of vent, or I don't know what would you call it, little small passageway to your right.
Oh,
Oh,
like
like
under
over
the
here.
under
Yeah.
it. Oh.
Would you like to go in?
Can I see
Sure.
anything? It looks pretty spooky.
Ooh, waiting on GM. What's this?
I enter the spooky passage.
You enter the spooky passage.
Ooh. Yep.
Let's do it.
And you appear you sort of crawl through this almost you'd expect it to be like dank, but it's actually bone dry.
Ooh.
Bone dry. And you end up
Try. Oh my
Whoa.
god.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Oh, it's this. What the? Oh, thank God you've got rid of one wall.
Yeah, I know. Be able to see shit. Oh, that's cool.
Where?
Where are we?
It hasn't plunked us in yet. Oh, there we
I
go.
have. I just
Oof.
need to assign it to you.
Oh, there we are.
So yeah, you arrive in this echoing chamber. Like it is huge. And I don't know if you poke your heads out around the edge a bit here. Too far also.
Some skeletons.
So there are skeletons everywhere. But most most importantly, how do I attack again? How do I attack with someone?
Right click on who you're attacking.
Oh, that's right. Wait.
Ooh, did I hear a big?
Can you see that guy who just
Yeah.
shot you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh my
Okay.
god. He's styling on us. Did you see that?
Ooh,
He did
he's a
180.
large boy.
You see this creature, this skeletal warrior, just staring at you. Immobile, static as a statue. But you know it's not, because as he stares at you, he raises one bony claw towards you and just brings his finger.
Oh.
And that's where we'll end for the next 7 weeks.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Oh my
So
god.
wait, did he actually attack, or was it just?
He's just waving to us.
Oh yeah, he's just waving.
He's
Get
he's
out of
just,
here.
he's just doing this. That's all he's doing. Sword on the ground, skeletal finger, just beckoning you closer.
Does he look friendly? Hey, friends, come on over here.
It's not. I don't know if I would describe it as friendly. Roll me an insight check, Archie. Let's find out. Let's see what you think.
What do I have for insight? -1.
Yeah, look,
Oh yeah.
you're convinced it's like you see the best in people. You're like, oh, he just wants to have a chat.
He looks
Yep.
alright.
He was probably Algetharian.
Right. Very good, very good. Well done. You cleaned up those Phaetons nicely.
I was worried I was gonna die.
Yep,
thought you were gonna
Algie was definitely looking like he was going to get knocked off, but you didn't. So congratulations.
When he was coming back through the doorway at you, I was like, well, there he goes.
They want to guess what my one last emergency spell was gonna do?
You got that invisible one?
Yeah, is that the crawl into the roof thing?
Nah.
Oh,
I still
Um.
had. Oh yeah. Do you want to guess, Dylan?
Can I guess? Can I get spell level?
High level. So
Um.
fourth level.
Oh god. What a gate.
Nah. I was gonna use polymorph for myself, and because we're level 8, I can use a challenge rating 8. And you know what's a challenge rating 8? A
T-Rex.
juvenile, a green dragon.
oh shit! Juvenile green dragon. All right, okay.
So I was gonna become Applefista.
What happens when you polymorph into a dragon? Do you lose your humanity? Because it's not the same as druid shapeshifting.
You keep your instats
you
and
keep
stuff
your-
usually, right?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
I feel like the other dragons would be very unhappy.
Yeah.
By the way, polymorph only turns you into beasts.
Any beast challenge rating. Is it not a beast?
No, dragons are beasts.
No.
Yeah.
A cool plan.
You have to
Yeah,
come up
there you
with
go.
something else.
Why is a dinosaur a beast?
This is a dinosaur.
I don't know. You have to convince us you turn into a dinosaur as well. We ain't seen no dinosaurs.
I'm terrible with the animals, anyways.
I've got a good one for you. Giant elk.
Giant
Give it a
elk.
go.
I've seen owlbears as well.
Yeah, Albert's a cool guy.
All right, very good. So just to double check, Dylan, you're now away for 4
3
weeks.
weeks.
3
Yeah.
weeks. I think Cam, you're away for 4 weeks. After that,
Yep.
3 weeks.
Yep.
Okay, well, I go to play next week anyway, so I guess it works out.
Yep.
All right. Well, consider what you're going to do about this whole situation you found yourself in.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, yeah.
Well, enjoy Europe.
I shall.
When